Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 16a. The question says open the file employees.csv. This shows the job types, the number of employees with that job type, and the percentage of employees with that job type. Create an appropriate graph or chart to show the number of employees with that job type, right? Okay, so let's open employees.csv from our chapter 16 folder. So I want to open this. I want to save it as task 16a. So I want to go ahead to save it in my 16 task file and change the format to Excel. Call it task 16a. I'll save that. Okay. Good. I want to be sure that all my data is showing. So we have. So the question says that we should create an appropriate graph or chart to show the number of employees with that job type. Okay. So the job type here, director, and then we have number of staff 3. So we want to see on a chart the analyst, engineer, the number of staff that we have for each of the job types, right? So what I'm going to do here is to select everything here. You can choose to select just the data here, but for the sake of this, let me just select this and see how it's going to look like. So when you select your range here, you want to go to insert and then get to from the charts group. You want to click on the bar chart because we feel that bar chart is the best chart for this type of data, right? So you just click on it and then it's going to give you something like this, and then that's how you create a column chart in Excel, and it's also called bar chart. Okay, so this will show you the director, and then it will give you on a chart, it will give you the job type and then the number of staff, okay, that has that position, right? So I think so that does it for us. So in the subsequent tasks, we'll see how we're going to edit charts and all that. Okay, thank you so much for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. We're going to be looking at task 16b. The question says open the file employees.csv, create an appropriate graph or chart to show the percentage of employees with that job type. Okay, so just like we did in task 16a, we're going to open our employees.csv file. We want to save it as task, make it Excel work. So we want to save that task 16b. Okay, am I at the right spot? No, this is not where I want to save this. I want to get to 16 task. Okay, good. That's where I want to save it. So what I want to do here is to be able to do this, we want to select this, right? And then hold down our control key and then select the percentage column like this. So we call this kind of selection non-contiguous selection. Okay, so assuming I want to select the neighboring range just like this, we call it contiguous. But as you can see, I want to select different cells, more or less, like, okay, non-contiguously. So this is non-contiguous selection. So I will select that. I want to go to insert. So the most appropriate chart for this type of question is actually a pie chart, not a column chart this time around. Okay, so I want to go to charts group and then click on pie chart. I want to always take the first one and then I'll click OK. I will click on it, and then that will produce a chart that will compare a part of a whole, right? So subsequently we can see how we can edit this chart to make more sense or to give more details. Okay, so that's how you can get this done. Thank you so much. If you have any question, leave a comment down below. Please don't forget to share my video, and please subscribe, okay, for more content. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'm looking at task 16C. The question says open the file rainfall.csv, create an appropriate graph or chart to show a comparison of the monthly data for towns A and B. Okay, so let me go to my chapter 16 folder. I want to open rainfall.csv. Okay, so we want to compare the data here. This the month, the date, okay, and then the town A and the town B, their rainfall in millimeters. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to select everything here for now. Okay, you want to go to insert. From insert, you want to go to the charts group, and then from there, the best chart type will be the line chart or area chart here. Okay, so I want to pick this. Okay, so this will give us something like this as the chart, and that is it for this video. I guess in the subsequent tasks, we're going to start editing some of the charts that we've created. Okay, so we can see how we can actually present a better a chart. Okay, so before I end this video, I want to save this file as task 16C. So I want to look for my task folder. I want to save this as a worksheet. Okay, and then call it task 16C. Okay, that's about it. All right, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 16D. The question says open the file saved in task 16A and add appropriate chart labels. Okay, so we're going to use our discretion to do that. Okay, so I'm going to open my task 16A. All right, before I continue anything, I want to save it as task 16D. All right, so I'm going to change that to D right there. Okay, so I'll save that. So in our charts, we want to have some appropriate labels. All right, so the chart label is already here. So you want to, first of all, select the chart. You want to go to this plus sign here, chart element. You want to click on it and then click on axis. Okay, axis title. Okay, so that will give us the axis title here, the x-axis, right, which is the vertical axis, and then we'll have the horizontal axis here. So on the title, I want to add more number of staff in each job type by Ike. So let me shorten my name. Okay, let me just write my name in full though. Ikechukwu Anolefo. That's my name. So you can always give something that suggests that you're the one that created this chart. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, I want to have the vertical axis. So I want to call it number of staff, right? Okay, so let me just select everything here and then call it number of staff, something like this. And then we'll have the horizontal axis. I want to have this as job type. So this is the job types are the directors, engineers, and then the number of staff will be the vertical axis. So the next thing I want to do, I don't want this bent names here, the types to be bent. So I want to stretch the chart a little bit. So I want to stretch it more to see. Okay, so everything will align very well. Okay, so there are a couple of things we can actually do. We can also try to add the data labels. Okay, so as you can see, the numbers will show up here. So, and then we can also add the tables within our chart, which I wouldn't like to, because the table is going to look awkward. But the data labeled is quite impressive. So it will show you the data on each bar, so which is cool. Okay, so this is how we can add the labels. Okay, appropriate labels. Okay, so your work might not be the same as mine. So the keyword there is appropriate chart labels, and for me, I think this is quite appropriate. Okay, so that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe and share the video. All right, and like the video too. Thanks so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll look at task 16E. The question says open the chart saved in task 16B, display all sector labels and percentage values on the chart. Okay, first of all, let me do this part, this first task, and then I'll do the second part of it. Okay, so let's go and open task 16B. Now we want to save it as task 16E. So let's do that quickly. Yeah. Okay. So we want to display the labels and the data in percentage. So you want to click on the chart. You want to click on this plus sign here, and then make sure you check this data labels. Okay. You want to also follow this arrow here, and then of course data callout. So when you click on this data callout, it's going to show the labels and then convert the data to the values to percentage, right? Now the next thing I want to do, if you look at this place, this level here is a little bit over the chart title, so you want to move it to the side here just to be clear. Okay, good. Let's see, I think I have to move it a little further, something like this. Okay, all right, so what's the next? Let's see the next thing. So we've got the sector labels, and then we've got the percentage values on the charts. So the question says also do not display a legend. Okay, so let's remove the legend. So you want to click on the chart again and then go to this place and then uncheck this legend. So we're not going to have legend right there. Okay, the next thing is to extract the sector for engineers. Make this sector red. Okay, so we want to extract this. Okay, want to move it further like this. Oh, sorry, let me undo that. So you may have to click once and then once again so that it will select only that sector that you want. Okay, so again I need to also move this a little closer here so that to make space for the sector. So I need to move it this way. Okay, so whenever you're doing this, you want to make sure that no data or no elements is overlapping each other, right? So I want to color it red. You want to right click and then go to fill color and then have it as red. Another place you can do that, as you select that sector, you want to go to chart design, chart from the format. You want to take the fill color here. Okay, so you can have it any way you want it. Okay, so I think another thing, let me just change the style of this chart also just to beautify it. I want to say, okay, it's already selected. The chart is already selected like this. You want to go to chart design, click on this, expand the style, the chart style. Let me see if this one will be appropriate. I think this one is very lovely. So you can also take a chart type that can make your data look outstanding. Okay, these ones are not. So I think this is the best that will show the labels outside of the percentage, and then we're good. Okay, so I think that's about it. So thank you so much. If you have any question, leave a comment down below. I'll be glad to reach out. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 16F. The question says open the file rainfall.csv, create an appropriate graph or chart to show a comparison of rainfall and average temperatures for each month in only town A. Okay, so first of all, let's open rainfall.csv. So I want to go to my chapter 16 folder. You want to open rainfall. So I want to first of all save this as task 16F. I want to save it inside my work folder, chapter 16 task folder. I want to save it as workbook. So I want to say task 16, sorry, task 16F here. I want to save it right there. I want to ensure that all my data is showing. Select everything here, double click here. So we want to select all the dates and then rainfall for town A, and then hold on our control key. You want to select the temperature, average temperature for town A also. You want to go to insert. This time around, we want to use the combo chart here so that it will allow us to make a comparison. So we want to go to custom. Now, if you take a look at this, you will see that the orange line represents the temperature, while the blue bars represent the rainfall. Okay, so I think the best chart will be the line chart for both values. So I'm going to click this. The next thing I want to do, I want to create a secondary axis for the rainfall. Sorry, the temperature, average temperature. Okay, so as you can see, it will go up and then come down if you compare the values here. Okay, it will go from -1 and then go up to 12, 20, 22, and then goes down to 3 or thereabouts. Okay, so I think that's appropriate. So we can okay this. Now the next thing I want to do, if you look at the series here, it's supposed to represent the orange line, supposed to represent that's the series 2, supposed to represent the series 2. So we want to make sure that is done. So right click and then go to select data. You want to click on that series 2, and then it did that. So we want it to be for the temperature. So we want to click on that and then okay that. So also for the series 1, we want it to represent the rainfall, and then I want to click right there also, and then okay everything. So it's looking good. It's looking good for us. Now the next thing I want to do is, if you look at the blue line here that represents the rainfall, you see that it stopped at somewhere like 240. If you look at the values here, so if you look at the line here, it stops at 240. Okay, so we want to actually arrange the value at this axis here. So I want to just double click. I want to also click on it and then go to this axis option here. You want to bring down this. We want to make the maximum to be 250. Okay, 250 instead of 300. Okay, and we want to leave the increment by 50 like that. So 0, 50, 100, 150, something like that. So we want to do the same thing for this. We want to actually make the minimum of this to be minus 2. I want to also make the maximum to be 24. Of course, the increment I want it to be in 2s. Let me see how it's going to look like in 2s. I think I'm okay with this. It's beautiful. So from -2, it's going to get to 24 for the temperature. Okay, so which is good. So which means that the axis for the temperature is at the right. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, we want to give this some appropriate chart. The second axis. Okay, we've done that. So we want to give it some. So we've scaled it also. So label want to scale. We've given the temperature labels, and then we've scaled it as appropriate. So the next thing we want to label the chart actually. Okay, so I want to label the chart. So the title of the chart should be comparison of rainfall and temperature. Okay, and temperature, the spelling is wrong. Comparison to, oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, of temperature in town A. So this is okay, this is appropriate. Okay, so I want to increase these charts a little further. Okay, so
I want to have more axis. So I want to click on this axis. So I want to have this, this will be for the rainfall axis. So I want to have cumulative rainfall in millimeters. Okay, I hope I'm correct with that. The next one will be, so this here will be dates, just dates down here at the horizontal axis. So I want to have here as average temperature, average daily temperature. Yeah, average daily temperature. Why am I always putting R or something? Okay, so I think that's about it. What else are we forgetting? Let me look at the question again. Add a second value axis. Okay, so everything is done. Appropriate. Okay, so we're good with that. So that's about it. So don't forget to save your work as task 16F. All right. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 16G. The question says, open the file sales.csv, create and appropriately label a graph or chart to show a comparison of the monthly sales income from two branches of a company in Tawara and Port Pepad. Display the values axis labels to two decimal places. Okay, so this is the most important part of this. All right, so we want to go to sales.cs. We want to open that. Now we want to create a graph based on Tawara from January to December for Tawara and the Port PayPal. So you want to select that. You want to go to insert. You want to go to insert column and bar charts. Take the first one, and then that'll be done for you. Okay, so if you take a look at this graph now, you see that the legends are already here, right? The Tawara and Port Paypad, so blue and orange. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me just give it an appropriate chart title. So I will give it something like sales, what I say now, let's say income, sorry, let me just income for Tawara, or income in Tawara and sorry, and Port Paypad, something like that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, I want to give the axis some title. So you want to click on the plus, you want to add axis here, so that you'll be able to have this. So the value axis, I will call it sales income, right? Sales income. And then for the horizontal axis, I want to call it month, something like that. But let me get this off, month. Okay, so that will be that for this. Okay, so let me even change the name of the title to reflect sales. So let me call it sales income in Tawara and Port Pepad, something like that. Okay, so the most important part is to change the values to two decimal places, right? From 0 to 12,000. So you want to right click, first of all, you want to click on it to select it, right? And then right click this time around and go to format axis. Now, you want to collapse this axis option. We are interested in number, right? Okay, so from category here, you want to actually select number, right? And then obviously it will give us two decimal places, and of course the what's it called, 1,000 separator is already on, right? So I think everything is okay here. So as you can see, our axis has taken shape. So I think that's it for this. So what I'm going to do is to go to file and save this progress. So I want to browse my options. Okay, let me just go to desktop. I'm interested in YouTube files. Yeah, So task 16, I want to make it to be in a workbook and then call it task 16G. Okay, so I think that's for it. So I'm gonna just save that. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any question, leave a comment down below. I've got to answer that. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 16H. The question says, open the file you saved in task 16G, edit the value axis labels so that they display as currency in dollars set to 2 decimal places. All right, so I want to quickly just open the task 16G, right? So we want this axis already in 2 decimal places, so we want to change it to, we want to make sure it's in dollars, right? So you want to right click and then go to format axis. Now I want to collapse this axis option once again. You want to go to number. So I don't want number from the category, I want currency, so I'll take currency. So already is in 2 decimal places, so the symbol here is naira, so I want to change it to dollars, so I will take United States dollars, right? So and then you can see that the axis here, the vertical axis has been changed. The values have been changed to dollars, right? Okay, so that's about it. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.